How the Camel Got His Hump. Long, long ago, when the world was new, that is, before your parents or even grandparents were born, there lived a camel called Humphrey. Humphrey lived in the desert all by himself. All the other animals worked for man, but Humphrey, being very lazy, preferred to spend his days nibbling sticks and thorns and prickles, and whenever anybody spoke to him, he said, "Hum," just "hum," and no more. The horse came to Humphrey on Monday morning with a saddle on his back and bit in his mouth. "Come on, Humphrey," he said. "Come and trot like the rest of us." "Hum," said Humphrey, just "hum," and no more. The horse left and told the man what Humphrey had said. On Tuesday, the dog came to Humphrey with a stick in his mouth. "Come on, Humphrey," he said. "Come and fetch like the rest of us." "Hum," said Humphrey, just and no more. The dog left and told the man what Humphrey had said. The ox came to Humphrey on Wednesday with a yoke on his neck. "Come on, Humphrey," he said. "Come and plough like the rest of us." "Hum," said Humphrey, just and no more. The ox left and told the man what Humphrey had said. On Thursday, the man called the horse and the dog and the ox together. "I'm sorry for you three," he said, "but that thing in the desert can't work, or he would have come by now. So you will all have to work extra hard to make up for him." The animals were angry. They ranted and raged at the edge of the desert, and Humphrey, when he saw them, chuckled to himself and said, Presently, the Jinn in charge of all deserts came rolling past the cloud of dust. Jinns always travel in this way because it's magic. He heard the grumbles of the horse, the dog, and the ox, and stopped to find out what the fuss was about. "Jinn of all deserts, is it right for anyone to be idle when the world is new and there's so much to do?" they asked. "Certainly not," said the Jinn. "Well then," said the horse, "there's a thing in the desert with a long neck and long legs, and he won't trot." "That's my camel," said the Jinn. "What does he say about it?" "He says, said the horse, "just and nothing else." "He won't fetch either," grumbled the dog. "And what does he say about that?" asked the Jinn. "He says, said the dog, "just and nothing else." "He won't plough either," said the ox. "And I suppose I can guess what he says about that." "He says, said the ox, "just and nothing else." "Very well," said the Jinn. "I will speak to him." And off he went on his cloud of dust. The Jinn found Humphrey sitting by a pool of water, gazing at his reflection and chewing lazily on a prickle. "Humphrey, my friend," said the Jinn, "what's this I hear about you being lazy and idle when the world is new and there's so much to do?" Said Humphrey, just and no more. The Jinn sat down with his head in his hands, thinking of very great magic. "You've given the horse and the dog and the ox extra work to do since Monday," he scolded, while Humphrey went on chewing a prickle and gazing at his reflection in the water. Was all he said. "I shouldn't say that again if I were you," warned the Jinn, "and you might, once too often." "I want you to go to work with the others." Said Humphrey again, for now humping was a habit. But no one sooner had the left Humphrey's lips, and then he saw his reflection in the water change. His straight back, of which he was very proud, puffed up into a great big looping hump. "There you are," said the Jinn. "That's your very own hump, and you've brought it upon yourself by not working. Now it's time for you to get to work with the others." How can I work? Asked Humphrey crossly, with this hump on my back. You've got your own hump for a reason, snapped the gin. You missed Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday, and now you will be able to work Friday and Saturday and Sunday without eating, drinking, because you can live on your hump. Humphrey didn't say anything at all, not even Now hump yourself, cried the gin. And don't you say I never did anything for you. It's time you start to work and behave. So Humphrey humphed himself, humph all and all, and left the desert to join the three. And from this day, all camels wear a hump, because all camels are descended from Humphrey, though today we call it a hump, so it not to hurt their feelings. As you well might have guessed, Humphrey never did catch up with all the work he missed when the world was new and no camels since ever learned how to behave. Perhaps there's still time. You will have to ask the gin.